Nourish Me Organics is Australia's #1 online gut health superstore. Head to nourishmeorganics.com.au and discover our huge range of kits for homemade kombucha, kefir, sourdough and sauerkraut, designed for the health-conscious cook. Naturally boost your overall health and well-being with some of our best sellers, such as our range of organic prebiotics, probiotics, collagen and so much more. Visit nourishmeorganics.com.au to take your gut health to the next level.
Aldi's fresh Aussie vine-ripened Trust tomatoes are packed with flavour and now only $2.99 a kilo. But wait, there's more! They also come fitted with a biodegradable vine-shaped carry handle, absolutely free. Aldi, good, different.
Tripping on you. I'm tripping on you. I'm tripping on you. Tripping on you. I'm tripping on you. I'm tripping on you.
Hey friends, how's it going? Let me turn music down. Oh, what's that? You're right. I'll just turn down my headphones. There we go. Okay. Alright, let me turn my microphone down as well because I am not as loud. Hello! Hey everyone, how you doing? Thank you so much for the tier 1 chub chub! Thank you so much. That's lovely of you. You didn't have to do that at all. I hope you're doing well. Hey MB, hey Crash. Cool beans. So what we're doing, we are doing art stuff. So I figured I may as well do some of my university study on camera because it's not really study per se. We're gonna do art. We're gonna sketch, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about what's going on in my world. So these are the 3 things that I've got at the moment that I want to sketch. I think I'm probably gonna go with this one. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Yeah. Looking at these 3, I think I can probably confidently draw this one a lot better than everything else. So, I think I'll do that. Ah! I just forgot I didn't post on Insta or anything else that I'm live right now, but whatever. You know, I don't care. Where's my camera? Here, this camera. So I've got my face cam on my iPhone that's all set up and doing its thing. And then we have my camera here for the arts and stuff. Cool. So, yes, that's coffee. I did on Twitter. Sick. Cool. So I think I'm gonna go with this image. I'm gonna get started drawing it, and then I'll kind of chat. I'm gonna try and keep track of what's happening on, like, in stream chat. You're probably going to be just looking at a lot of my head, like the top of my head in the corner, which is why I kept it nice and small, because you want to see the action, which is right here. So yeah, I'm going to draw this picture today. So I think that'll be really cool. Yeah, so part of this assignment is I have to do 11 different looks in watercolor. So I have my watercolor paper here. And I did talk about this in my YouTube video, which I have a YouTube channel. And it's kind of popping off. I got 10 views. Almost 10 views. I'm actually really proud of it. Here, let me plug my socials. There you go. So you can see my YouTube channel there. I don't know why it's not coming up as ominous octo, but whatever. So you can follow me on Insta, Twitter, and YouTube. In YouTube, I'm starting to post a lot more of this kind of content, really. So videos of me drawing, me sketching, me painting. There's going to be some Procreate stuff up there as well, and lots of different things. And I'm really excited to announce that I now have a Patreon, because I am on, where is the link? Here we go. Give me link. No, just give me the link. Help me promote my... Where do we go? Oh, there we go. There's my link. Yeah, so because I'm going to be on Twitch a lot less, and if you follow me on Twitter or Insta, you've noticed that I've put out a post saying, hey, like, I'm gonna not, because, like, I can't promise streams anymore just because of my university workload. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm gonna do some university work now, but I can't make promises on what I can do anymore. I don't think that's fair to the people who support me, who have paid, you know, a monthly subscription to not get that value. So I don't think that's very fair at all. But let me add this command. There you go. Yeah, I don't think that's very fair for me to make this content, like for people to subscribe at, you know, whatever price it is these days for a Twitch subscription. Like, it's not cheap. So I don't think it's very fair for people to subscribe and not have regular content, because that's why y'all are subscribing. It's not very fair to you. So that's why I've launched my Patreon, because I'm going to be posting a lot more art stuff there. You'll get to see YouTube videos before they get uploaded. You get exclusive content. So yeah, things I'll be putting on my Patreon will be stuff like, here you go, old sketches. There we go. Let's flick through. Yeah, so you'll be seeing things like old sketches, other random things that I do, random doodles. That's it. It's supposed to be a pool chair. Yeah, you'll be able to see lots of different sketches that I've made. So yeah, if you want to subscribe to me on, if you want to support me on Patreon, feel free to do so. What else have I got? Here's a picture that I drew inspired by Envy. I like that one. But yeah, so not fair to people on Twitch if you are paying
This
for a
is
subs.
Anna before trying Precision
Oh,
One
really?
contact lenses.
Tell me about Anna and her precision lenses. It's cool. We're gonna mute that ad because screw that ad. And no, I'm not paying for my Spotify right now because I can't afford that shit. And this is a butterfly I drew for Joey. So you'll be able to see all that kind of stuff on my Patreon if you choose to go and support me there. I'll be posting stuff like that. So more of my artsy kind of content. So if you follow me for games, sorry. There's not really going to be much games. At least not for the next kind of like 5 to 6 weeks. I'm going to be getting back into games a little bit more when I'm on my mid-semester break. So that should be probably around December. Are we out of the advertisements yet? I would like to get out of the advertisements. There's nothing on my Patreon right now, but I will be putting stuff up later today. But it's live, so that's cool. And we have music back, so that's great. Hi, Bum Jovi, how are you? We're drawing this. We're doing university work today. Alright, so I've started my sketch already. Oh, that's a bit loud, hey? Turn it down just a tad. Alright, so this is how we kind of lay out a page. What I do. What? I was hoping for a live stream and art update. Oh shit. Soz, Joey. That sucks. Sucks to be you, eh? I'm gonna look so I don't say something too. Alright, no worries, Envy. So what we do, I'm not sure if you can really see. Oh, you can kind of see it on my page. Is that, oh, I don't need to see all of that right now. Let's just do that. Sick. So this is an A3 watercolor paper. It's Montmartre Discovery. This is the really cheap shit. Because they're so I can afford on my student budget right now. Waiting for my tax return. Oh gosh, my nose looks hella. I need more light. Yeah, so my waiting for my tax return to come through so I can get some like better quality shit. But anyway, so what we've been kind of taught to do, so I've kind of come from a background of being able to draw stick figures, to now drawing these kind of like full figured things. Like, let me show you some of the stuff that I did earlier this week, or yesterday, actually. Yeah, this one. So this is something I did yesterday. Oops, there we go. So now I can braid hair. Woo! Her legs are a bit off, but that's okay. It's illustration, it's fashion illustration. It's fashion, okay? You can do things that are a little bit more funky. Oh, there's some fabric swatches that I've done. Where's the other one that I liked? This one! This is my favorite one so far. Here you go. So, yeah. I've gone from 0 to, I've gone from stick figures to this. So, pretty significant improvement if I don't say so myself. But anyway, so the way that they teach us to do these kind of illustrations is by ruling out our page. So the idea is that the figure has, like, our bodies are 9 heads long. Yes, so that's why we have these 9 lines. So I've numbered them down the side, which you probably can't see. Sorry, like, the light is hella strong in the mornings. Like, it's, what, 8 a.m. here now. And the sun, as you can see behind me, is just fucking glaring into my apartment. So that's why it's all, like, shady and shit. But anyway, and I've just centered my page down. So what I'm gonna do is I take my picture. I'm gonna move my watercolor stuff over to the side. I'm gonna sip some coffee. Jovi, you're absolutely fucking correct, mate. Yeah, it's what's between the legs that matters, I guess. Well, I mean, depends on the context, really. I mean, where are we? I have an HB pencil, but where's my mechanical one? Am I losing all of my stuff again? It would seem so. Welcome to my messy life. Oh, did I put my pencil case? Fuck. We are off to a phenomenal start. Oh well, I don't know where it is, but I like drawing with a mechanical pencil. I just don't know where I put it. I probably dropped it somewhere. But I do also remember putting things in my pencil case, and I don't know where I put my pencil case. This is a great start. Aren't you glad that you subscribed to this shit? Don't you love this shit show that I do? Whatever, fuck it. I have pencils, that's all that matters. And I do have an eraser somewhere. Where's my eraser? Did I lose that too? I swear I cleaned up. Oh, there we go. I was like, I swear I cleaned up before the stream. And another pencil. Excellent. And it's an HB. And it's sharpened. Ooh. Cool. Alright, so here's how we're going to start. I'm going to start by sketching a face. Kind of up here. Probably aren't going to be able to see much of this. And yeah, I know there's like water or some shit on my page, but fuck it. I'll just paint over the top of it. Yeah, so life update. I'm at university, obviously. I kind of announced that a while ago. Her neck kind of comes out like that. Her shoulders pretty wide. I always get the shoulders wrong. Do some little circles there. So what I want to do is I've got a kneaded eraser, which is, it looks like blue tack, if you ever have that. Anyway, the idea is that you rub out your lines, because watercolor paper, like once we paint this in watercolor, the grey lead lines will see through, like you'll be able to see them, and that's not what I want. Okay, so we've got our little circles. What else is important here? So we've got some arms, which are hidden by the dress. Thank fuck for that. We've got some long legs. So our shoes are probably going to come down. Let's finish with the bodice first. So she's got... I'm just going to draw on this. See... Let's do it in a yellow so I can kind of show you the features that I'm looking for when I'm sketching this. Okay, so we've got our... We've got our shoulders, elbows, and then our hands are hidden. We have a dress. We have some kind of pleating. We also have like an underskirt in here. Do we have an ad again? No, we don't. That's great. We've got this pattern here, which I'm going to try and replicate. We have some ankles. Okay. Then we have the torso, which I kind of like to draw. Oh yeah. We probably have a torso like that, and then her hips probably under like that. Alright. And then we have boobs! Boobs! It's important. Alright, so kind of what I'm gonna draw. Now that we've got our kind of like basic shape, stick that down over there. I'm gonna try and translate that up here as much as I can. So, let's see. Our waist is usually around 3. It's kind of 3 line here. So I'm gonna try. I might do it a little bit lower though. So what have I got? I've got this kind of like shape. So I want to be kind of light. My sketching. Just so it's a lot easier to rub out. I mean, she's a bit off center, but fuck it. Actually, I might just bring that waist up a little bit, because then I can really focus on that dress. So the reason why I'm gonna focus on this kneaded eraser is because it doesn't destroy the paper. So like, here's some swatch paper that I'll be using later on. So let's use that as like an example. I'm sure that y'all aren't watching me today because you actually want to learn how I do my art. I'm sure that you just want something to chill to, which is fine, but I might as well be educational. So there's some scribbles. And here is a regular stapler eraser. Just your regular eraser. So what it does is you see all these like little pellets. What it's doing is it's lifting up. I'm not sure if that's even gonna pick up on the camera. But either way, yeah, you probably can't see that. But maybe I'll try it on my iPhone camera. A little bit difficult to kind of see, but it's actually taking off the first layer of the paper, which destroys the texture of the watercolor paper, gives you all these ugly shavings everywhere, and it just makes your life a nightmare. So if you plan on doing watercolor painting, just Get a fucking kneaded eraser. Oh, my coffee's cold. Excellent. Alright. So I have my bodice.
As the world keeps changing, there's been a lot of talk about future careers. But there's one future career that stands out from the others, and that's teaching.
Oh, tell me about
Right now,
teaching!
The world needs teachers.
Like that. Okay, so we have this kind of like a bell shape, don't we? Not even like that. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Kind of like that. Okay. So we have our small circle and then a bigger circle. Half kind of comes out and then goes in a little bit more kind of straight on there. So then we see some of her foot, so I'm gonna go a line here. Oh. And another toe. Another toe, another toe. This one's like this. Not really visible. I've never drawn feet before. This is weird. And her shoes kind of like have little straps on them. Kind of hurts. Over here, line over here, line over here, and then up around the ankle. We have the foot coming. There we go. Oh my gosh, she looks very webbed foot. Well, that'll do for now, I guess. That'll do for now. Okay. Let's get back to her face. So she's got really short hair. Actually, no, we should probably do her arms. So those kind of elbow joints come around here, around that waist. That kind of- I want to connect. Ooh, got a long arm, lady. And would probably be here. There we go. Alright. Got something. Got a little something, something. Okay. And then how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm noticing with this pattern is that it's almost like a kind of cross, isn't it? Let's do a big one. There we go. It's almost like a little cross, and this little kind of bits, almost like an asterisk, really. So what is it? Big cross, like an asterisk. Oh, hang on. Let's try and draw that. Top is curved. Yeah, okay. So it's that kind of shape. That's gonna be frustrating. Why did I pick this one? It's because I love torturing myself, isn't it? And then there's this kind of like tulip. All right. Let me think about this. Let's just get back to the face. Okay. I'm just gonna put in some guidelines. Your nose is kind of about where your cheeks are. And your lips probably gonna go down here. So one of the good things about this is that I don't really have to give her a lot of detail. Because it's a fashion illustration, we don't really have to do shit. It's interpretive. Very big eyes, lady. Your nose is too big. Anyway, how's everyone doing? You all are really quiet today, so it must be nice and calming. you choose these like sparkly shitty earrings? Cool. There we go. Alright, we got our basic shape. I'm gonna start working on rubbing out a lot of the guidelines. Still we're left with this kind of like basic figure. Cindy. Feet are looking a bit manky. But that's okay. I don't want to rub out everything. I have some outlines left still. I want to have something to work with. It's very relaxing. Oh, that's good. Yeah, no worries, dude. This is a chill art stream. Hope everything's all good with work cover. Yeah. I hate like trying to get these smaller details. It's really difficult sometimes. Like these small lines. All positive. They're applying to get your HR license. Woo! Good job. That's very positive.
the new Google Nest Audio. But to someone who likes...
Or Google, I don't care. I'm drawing in some of the lines where I need to. Have I named my drawing yet? No. You want to name it? You can name it for me. HR, I believe, is like a truck license. Oh, there we go. There it is. In chat. You can legally drive trucks. Woo! Candace. Okay. Cool. Alright, we got Candace. I'll write that down. There we go. We're back to music now. Excellent. Big boy trucks, woo! There we go. So I've rubbed out, you probably won't be able to see that, but I've rubbed out a bit of her face just because I want to be able to go back in with some lighter colors, although I may just go back into that with like a marker or something. Oh, we'll see. I'm more concerned with the outline being there and the shape. Something for me to fill in, and then I can fix it up later. So yeah, I'm just picking up. It's gotten a little bit lighter, so it's just going to lightly pick up some of the graphite from the pencil. So I'm left with a very faint outline. This is not a Play-Doh eraser, it's a kneadable eraser. I've just got the Faber-Castell one. It's like a couple $2 from Officeworks. But yeah, it's nice and kneadable. So the reason that you'd want that on watercolor paper is so as it doesn't tear up the paper. Cool, now we do the fun bit. Now it's time to color swatch. Cool. Oh, there we go. Let's put that over there. Alright. Fun times. I have lots of paintbrushes. Honestly, my favorite ones are these ones. And these are ones I picked up from Bunnings. For like a couple bucks. It's good shit. Highly recommend Bunnings paintbrushes. Anyway. Cool. So we're gonna try and get that sorted. Oh, I dropped one. Alright. So there's a couple of different colors that we're going to be working with today. So here are my paints. So I have these are just Jazz Art water pens. and they have this little like, I'll try, there you go. They have a little push button on here, and it releases the water, so you can fill up these ends. I've got them in 3 different thicknesses, and they release water into the kind of like tip. I like it because it's an easy way to disperse all of the water in my palette. I picked them up for like 20 bucks from Eckersley Art Supplies. A couple years ago. Same as this, these palettes. These are just, this disc actually all just kind of like fits together. It's like one of the ones I used to use in high school. They're really cool actually. They're not the best, but they're good enough for what I'm trying to do. Alright, so Candace has a lot of different colours in her. Oh, they actually are pretty good. Not gonna lie, I enjoy using them quite a bit. But I have my Bunnings brushes too and some finer ones. Hey kid, how are you? Good to have you here. Okay, so she's got quite a dark complexion. So we can see that she's got some highlights and some lowlights. So we've got a color here and a color here, and then we've got like a lighter kind of color up here. And then we've got a very dark black up here, but then we've got some like highlights across the face in more of like a, say like a white kind of thing. And then we've got a really nice peach lip, and then we've got some red in the dress. So, oh, and then we've got the legs as well, which are quite dark. So I'm gonna do, I think maybe 4 different brown tones. Good. I might just use this brush. Actually, let's use this brush. And of course I have paper towel on me. So what we're gonna try and do, so here's my brown, and of course this is the same color, the same paper. This is just a page that I ripped out from this book, so I can test, make sure that the colors are gonna show up right on that kind of paper. Cool, so let us have a look. The one color I'm gonna use is this one here. Pick up as much of that pigment as I possibly can. Now it's generally a no-no in watercolor world to mix like black and white with things to try and get the color that you want. Generally, you should try and mix it with, you know, different, with your other colors. But yeah. Okay, so that's what this cut. Whoops, and straight in there. So we have this kind of brown color, which is way not dark enough. So too much blue. Let's put some more red. Okay, it's a little bit still on the green side. Still not dark enough. Fuck the rules. That's more of her color. It's just a lot of trial and error, honestly. We have our lighter color. So we have our main color. It's way not dark enough, but that's fine. Shadow. We have our white tone. There we go. All blended in. Cool. Definitely not dark enough. There you go. I can always go over the top of it with a brown wash anyway. But yeah. Let's get started, I think. Because I really can't be live for too much longer. I've got some other shit that I gotta get done before my lecture starts at 11:30. So I can probably only stream for another, I don't know, half hour maybe. We can at least get this project started. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through with our kind of like mid-tone. Might just add an extra bit of brown to this, honestly. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through.
Water, electrolytes, B vitamins, no sugar. G Active helps put back in what sweat takes out.
Have you had a long morning or one
Yes.
that's not yet begun? There's always time for a smooth and delicious barista-made McCafe coffee.
Alright, no worries,
Made
kids.
with
Thanks
100%
for hanging out.
Arabica beans, expertly crafted by our baristas,
random
however you
stream.
like it. So for a delicious barista-made coffee whenever you need it most, drive through to your local McCafe today. McCafe, we're coffee people. Click or tap the banner below to order
I
yours
appreciate
today.
you.
Introducing the
by.
lean cooking machine.
Actually, it's Aldi's 5-star lean Aussie beef mince.
But it's a lean mean.
Not mean, just lean. And only $6.99 for 500 grams.
Fine, whatever.
Aldi, good, different.
This is pretty much what my days have looked like, honestly. It's just been me painting. Looking alright. Now the frustrating bit is that I have to wait for all this to dry. So, while I wait for that to dry, before I can go over it with something else, I'm gonna bring out my alcohol markers and draw something for Namek. Okay, putting this underneath so that it doesn't bleed through. My markers don't bleed through. So I bought all these fancy schmancy markers. Look at all the swatches! Not put that on my drying watercolor painting. So we are going to draw planets because that's what Namek wants. So I'm just gonna draw that first. Luckily I have a kind of like drink bottle lid here. Cool. Cool. Alright, we got our basic shapes. Sick. Now I'm going to go over them with markers. I swear I had my pencil case somewhere nearby, and I know it's got all my really nice thick fine liners in it. Ah. I'm gonna have to use these. Fuck. Actually, I'm just going to... I'm just gonna use my grays for this little one. Go. Sick. And now I'm going to go over it with cool grey. It's too dark. Way too dark. Actually, not too bad. It's too dark one though. I'm gonna go back over. There we go. Now we have a moon. Alright, let's put that back in. So, let's have a look at our color chart actually. Let's do that. I want this turquoise green PB10. That one. For down here. I might just use the chisel tip. Oh shit! Forgot to put my blending thing back in. Ah! Whoops. Kind of a very crudely drawn earth. And then for the sea, I think I'll go with PB9. 9. There we go. Cool. That looks pretty spiff. I might just use this BG1 to just go around some of the... Whoop. Okay. Might be a bit on the dark side. But what I can do is I can just go back over it. Very quick. Kind of darken it up a little bit. Looks all right. Cool. Alright, let's do some purples, I think. Some purples and orange, maybe? I like this quince color, Y4. That looks cool. Apricot's pretty close to that. That's Y10. Just do some little details and get it all over my fingers. Let's maybe do some. Let's do R7. Do some reds. And then something to tie this all together. I think Marigold YR2, where is that? YR3, YR12, right, YR2, there we go. There we go, that kind of complements. Another ad. Thank you, Spotify. What I love about these markers is that you can just go back through and really layer them up.
Hey, happy
and
Friday
give them
morning.
extra detail.
So, what's on?
Okay.
A fair bit.
And then I want to do a
When it
really
comes to my
purple
daily
planet.
routine, I
Let's
like to
do
be
light
productive
violet
too,
too.
which is why Belvita is the perfect start to my day.
Ah!
Belvita biscuits taste great and are made with wholesome ingredients, which is exactly what I need to get through my morning. A sunny day like today deserves a bright morning with Belvita. Tap the banner to find out more.
There we go. Ugh. And then for the ring, I think I'm gonna use 8. Alright, geranium. This is nice and spooky music, kind of. Cool! Now let's do kind of like, well actually I have to get rid of all these grey lid marks. No, I can't? Great. That's fine, I guess. Get rid of some of them. If anyone has any tips on art, I'm always welcome. You're always welcome to always welcome to give me pointers. Clematis R13. I like that one. Ugh. Ah, I went over my planet. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. I knew I shouldn't have done a background. Fuck. Oh gosh, it looks awful! Ah! Look, it's not the best, but there we go. There's Namex. Namex planets. Rather, there we go. Done with alcohol markers. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not bad for a quick drawing, hey? Okay, you go there, you go there, you go there. Back to watercolor. Okay. Oh, my stuff is everywhere. Okay. Can test out this color, see what it looks like. That'll be alright. That'll be fine. Here we go. Just gonna really layer that color on. Then that's gonna give me the color that I need. There we go. Good. So I need that kind of highlight in there, and she's got a little bit around. I think it's really important to represent people of color, especially in fashion. You know, it's something that was always so predominantly white. That's why I try and make sure that I represent my people of color. Face is a bit messy, but looking alright. Hey Nana, how are you? Good to see you. I watched My Octopus Friend last night. It was amazing. It's great. Now we have to wait for this to dry again. Fuck. Alright, well I guess we can mix up some of the colours for the dress. So we've got purpley tones, we've got red tones. Time to swatch. Okay, thank you. Aw.
You do not like music?
Oh, I love it. But, where are the violins?
Okay, so we have... So we need a burgundy colour. This colour is very burgundy-y. Oh, you can't really see what I'm mixing. Great. Good camera work, Octo. Purple that I would like it to be. So what I want to do is I want to make the darker tone first. I put it into brown. Brown's over here. I might put in a hint of brown. Darken it up a bit. That's not the color that I want. Hi Maffa, how are you? I know, a rare Octo stream. Oh, that's heaps, but that's exactly the color that I want. Oh. I'm gonna put some of that color that I just made that I love into this pen. This pen? This one. So when you want to make colors lighter, you usually just put more water and less pigment. And there we go. Cool, we got our two colors. Except now I need this, but darker. Now I'm gonna have to put more water and mix up more color. You need to like make so much when you make. Now I need to be dark. Now let's change the color again. Fuck. Yeah, it's kind of. Now I need but dark. I'm just gonna add black.
At Optus, we believe that having choice and freedom shouldn't mean having to pay more. That's why we created Optus Flex.
All right.
It's prepaid, remade. Simply choose the subscription plan that suits you, starting from just $1 for 1
so many
gig
people
for
here.
1
We've
day.
got Sammy, we've got
Plus,
everyone.
it's easy to
Holy
activate,
shit.
change features, and
How do y'all do
cancel
it?
on the go with My Optus app.
I didn't even
Grab a SIM today
announce this on
at
Twitter. That's it. I didn't
optus.com.au/flex.
put anything out
Great
there.
value starts with yes.
Y'all found me somehow. I'm gonna change brushes to a flat brush. Well, I hope you're all doing well, honestly. Okay. I opened Twitch on the off chance that someone would be streaming. Aww. Cute. Oh, and you saw me streaming, Nana. Oh, that's adorable. Thank you. All the others. Cute as fuck. Be cute. Okay, I didn't expect anyone to show. I might need a small brush for this. This is so hard to What's wrong with this brush? Why is it shit? Fuck it, I'm going to a smaller brush. I'm just gonna draw diamonds because that's gonna be easier. And this doesn't have to be, you know, exact. I don't know what that sound was, or if it was an alert, or what. But anyway. It's just my interpretation. Oops. What kind of movie were you watching? Anything exciting. Oh, they're kind of more staggered, aren't they? It is a bit of a frustrating detail to draw, Maffa, you're right. That's fine. You know, that's the good thing about it being fashion illustration, is that I can take creative liberties. I don't have to do things exact. Because this is just an artist's interpretation. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now we're getting a bit bigger, so I might be able to go back to this brush. Maybe this brush is too big. Oh, but it's looking more like the shape, so that's good. So if you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen my little breakdown last night. Yeah, I read my grades wrong because I've been stressing. About my marks for this assignment, for this unit. Not this specific assignment that I'm working on right now, but one of my other assignments that I have handed in, and 3 weeks ago, I haven't got my marks back from it. And that's been hella stressing. But I got a mark back from something yesterday, and I was like, what the fuck, I failed it. I put so much effort into this fucking drawing. Like, I was so mad. I was upset, I was mad, I was depressed. I was like, I can't be an artist, I failed my unit. Why did I bother to go to fashion school? Why did I think that I could do this? You know, like all of the things which go through your mind when you're a baby artist and you get your first like negative feedback on your first work. I was like, fuck. But turns out I read the wrong thing. So I didn't fail, which is nice. Anyway. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see dumb shit. Posting more on Twitter, a lot more on Twitter these days. If you do actually want to follow me, friends, and keep up with me and what's happening in my world, here are my socials. I'm not really going to be streaming on Twitch. I mean, I did kind of put a thing out about, a post up on Insta saying that, yeah, I can't. I can't promise streams anymore. I can't schedule streams anymore. It depends on my workload. It's not fair to you all who subscribe. It's not fair to you to, you know, to subscribe and to pay money and for me to not stream, you know? So that's really unfair to you. So therefore, you know, I put that post out there saying, hey, like, I'm not really streaming. If if I stream, that's an abnormality. Like today, I just happened to have time to stream. So yeah, but I do have a Patreon now. So if you want to subscribe to my Patreon, feel free to do so. I'll be posting things like this. So the art that I'm working on. I'll be posting other things like other sketches that I've been working on. Like this one I did of Emby. There we go. Let's just show it in here. Like this one I did of Emby. What else? Like I did a butterfly for Joey. I'll be sharing that kind of content on my Patreon, and I'll put up my YouTube videos there before anyone else. So if you want to be a Patreon and keep up to date with my art, I'll be posting a lot more there. So that's probably the best way to support me and support the channel, is to subscribe or pledge. I don't know, what do you call it? Go over to Patreon. I've only just opened it, so there's not really much content there, but if you want to do that, you can. And yeah, that's probably the best way to support me right now, is over on Patreon. And of course, I'll be posting a lot more art on my Instagram. Instagram and Twitter are probably the best ways to contact me, if you need to. Or to just, you know, be in my circle. Insta, Twitter, over there. This is pretty much a wrap up now because I have to go. I have to clean up all of this, but I've got some shit that I've got to get done before my lecture in 2 hours. Life of a uni student. It's a lot. But anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks Chubb for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, sub to my Patreon, follow my Twitter, my Insta. Yeah, I'll be back to game content probably January. But yeah. Lovely to see you, Mafamu. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you got some nice food. I will update on my Patreon how this art turns out. Give y'all some incentive. Anywho, have a wonderful day, or night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm Octo, or CJ, whatever you want to call me. And I'll see y'all on the next stream. Or on the interwebs, somewhere. I'm gonna try and find someone to raid. Who forgot? I enjoy watching. Oh, Commander, yes, of course. Thank you, MB. There you go. Send Commander my love. I won't be joining because I have to go, but I'll say hi and bye. But yeah, anyway, later Gators. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Octo! Raiders, how you doing? Yeah, I'm afraid so, Maffa. How you all doing? Oh, you're doing art, Octo.